6 years ago, a man walking his dog in Farmington spotted a human skull off of the side of Highway 89.
Now KSL's Cold podcast team has exclusive details on a new lead in the case that could provide answers in a nearly 40-year-old murder mystery.
Investigators are trying to identify a body that was found by hikers.
For the families of the missing,
Hikers found some human remains.
any news of found remains can bring both hope
I always think of Joyce.
and heartache.
Is this the one? Is our wait going to be over? Will we be able to put her to rest with her children?
Time and again, the loved ones of Susan Powell, Joyce Yost, and many others have gone through this roller coaster of emotion.
Today, detectives announced that they identified those human remains found along Highway 89 in Fruit Heights.
Unfortunately, the discovery of these skeletal remains in February of 2015 did not provide closure in the Susan Powell or Joyce Yost cases. Instead, it reignited a different cold case from 1983.
We suspect possible foul play.
Every detective that has a cold case is really hoping that any remains will be their missing person.
Assistant Woods Cross Police Chief Adam Asoro sent dental records for 23-year-old Theresa Greaves to the medical examiner. They were a match.
It's not just one match, it's multiple teeth in multiple areas. We were pretty confident that Theresa had been found.
Police were able to say for the first time that Theresa had been murdered, but they had no strong suspects.
Deputies here in Davis County are investigating this as a homicide case. Police initially questioned Douglas Lovell about Greaves' disappearance back in the 80s, and he denied ever meeting Greaves at the time.
On the day Theresa disappeared, she'd planned to take a bus from Woods Cross into Salt Lake City for a job interview. So how did she end up here, 10 miles away, in the opposite direction?
We want to know what happened to Theresa.
Davis County Sheriff's Office records obtained exclusively by Cold show 2 days after Theresa disappeared, a man burglarized a home on the same street where her body was buried.
This subdivision was still under construction in 1983, with contractors coming and going. Investigators at the time believed a criminal syndicate was targeting the new homes, stealing jewelry and then going and pawning those precious stones. But they had no way of knowing Theresa was buried nearby.
Anybody in the area, contractors, we would love to get any assistance or information that we could follow up on.
Police haven't yet found a direct tie between this theft ring and Theresa Greaves, but they have also never recovered Theresa's most valuable personal possession, her gold 1977 Collingswood High School class ring inscribed with her initials, TRG. It wasn't located with her remains.
Somebody out there caused her harm, and it's our job to identify who that person is and make them face the consequences of what they've done.
KSL has also obtained copies of letters Theresa wrote, including one just days before she disappeared. You can hear what she had to say in the latest episode of the Cold podcast, and it's available free exclusively on Amazon Music.